0 to 15s, imagine losing everything in an instant. Your home, your belongings, your sense of security. Now, imagine also losing the one thing that proves who you are, your identity documents. For millions of refugees around the world, this isn't a hypothetical scenario. It's a devastating reality. Without a birth certificate, a passport, or a national ID, how do you prove your existence? How do you access basic services like healthcare, education, or financial aid? This is one of the most significant, yet often overlooked, challenges in a humanitarian crisis. 1545s, when people are forced to flee conflict or disaster, paper documents are often the last thing on their minds. They can be lost, stolen, or destroyed, and even if they survive, they might not be recognized by a new country. This creates a nightmare of bureaucracy. Refugees become invisible, locked out of the very systems designed to help them. They can't open a bank account, can't enroll their children in school, and can't legally work. They are trapped in a cycle of dependency, unable to start rebuilding their lives. 45 to 130, but what if technology could offer a solution? What if we could create an identity that is secure, portable, and can't be lost or taken away? This is where blockchain comes in. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Isn't that the complicated tech behind cryptocurrencies? Yes, but its potential goes far beyond that. At its core, blockchain is a decentralized digital ledger. Think of it as a super secure digital notebook that's shared across countless computers. Once information is recorded on it, it's virtually impossible to change or delete. 130 to the 15. So, how does this help a refugee? Instead of a fragile paper document, a refugee's identity could be stored as a unique digital record on the blockchain. This record could include essential information like their name, date of birth, and biometric data like a fingerprint or an iris scan. This digital identity is owned and controlled entirely by the individual. It's not stored in one government's database that could be compromised or become inaccessible. It's stored on the blockchain, making it universally accessible with the right permissions. To 15 to 3 o'clock, with this secure digital identity, a refugee could walk into a clinic or an aid distribution center and instantly verify who they are with a simple scan. This would dramatically speed up the delivery of essential services. Aid organizations could ensure that help reaches the right people, reducing fraud and improving efficiency. Banks could offer financial services, allowing refugees to receive money from family or aid organizations safely, empowering them to become financially independent. 3 o'clock to 3:45, think about the long-term impact. This digital identity could also store educational credentials and professional qualifications. A doctor or engineer who had to flee their home could prove their skills and get back to work, contributing to their new community. This isn't just about survival. It's about restoring dignity and opportunity. It gives people the tools to move from being a recipient of aid to becoming an active participant in society. 3:45 to 4:30, of course, it's not a magic bullet. Implementing this kind of system comes with challenges. We need to ensure data privacy is paramount, that the technology is user-friendly for people from all backgrounds, and that we have the infrastructure, like internet access, to support it in remote areas. These are important hurdles, but several organizations and tech startups are already running pilot programs, working with humanitarian groups on the ground to tackle these very issues and prove that this concept can work in the real world. For 30 to 5 o'clock, the idea of using blockchain for refugee identity represents a major shift in humanitarian thinking. It's about empowering individuals, giving them control over their own story and their own future. It is a powerful example of how cutting-edge technology can be used to solve some of humanity's oldest problems. It's about building a future where your identity is inherent to you, not tied to a piece of paper that can be lost in the chaos. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this topic as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos exploring how technology is changing our world for the better. We'd love to have you as part of our community. See you in the next one.